your K.LaNe Hotel coming at you live and direct today. Hope that this message finds meet you in a great place. If not in a great place, hope it puts you in a great place. You dig what I'm saying? I always say this. Let me dive straight in. Let me get straight to the point. Preferably I won't be here long, but let's hit this thing. Let's do this. How can I say it? If you are a jealous-hearted person, if you are a person, for some reason, it's almost like you got a disease. That all you know how to do is plot and plan on people, sit on people, lay on people, watch people. You know what I'm saying? Wishing the worst for people. Like, you just really negative. You may know somebody like this. They may be to your left or to your right. They may be a family member. Now, listen, when I say family, it's not just blood. These are people that you have found at one point in time or a season in your life. It's like y'all was just thick. Like y'all was, I would say thick as thieves, but I don't like that. I don't like that. But y'all real tight. They ain't there like y'all brothers and sisters. You know what I'm saying? For real, for real. And then things get exposed. Things go left. You dig what I'm saying? Or the relationship that you thought was a friendship was really a trauma bond. So the first person who got healed all of a sudden became the person who went Hollywood, or the person who switched up, or you think you better than me, or you know what I'm saying, da 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 da. You know, that type of time, right? If you are this type of person, or you know this type of person, let me give you some wisdom. When you put your mouth on somebody, especially a child of God, especially somebody who's really working on themselves, unbeknownst to you, that's why you haven't been seeing them, because they've been in the cut, working in silence, being obedient to the Most High. And he has them doing things and going places and eating a certain way and not working out like this. And he told them to move. Don't tell nobody. Like, it's a lot of things that the Lord would tell people to do. And it's amazing that the same people who will get offended by a person who is moving with God will be the same person who will come straight off of a Sunday sermon and feel like they are coaching or informing somebody of that very thing. Meaning that they will be the one to tell you to speak things into existence. They'll be the one to tell you to call things down. They will also be the one to tell you that the good Lord moves in ways that trumps man, or he uses the simple things to confound the wise. Like, we've heard all these things, but it's like it's like the Lord hears you say these things enough in front of a crowd of people to make you look good. Unbeknownst to you, he's going to test you on that very word. The testing might not necessarily be you in the thick of it. The testing might just be simply, he might be allowing you to be a fly on the wall, or be in the room, be in the vicinity of a person that he's instructing in a certain way. And he wants to see how you're going to react to it. From the flesh, from your own mind and your understanding and thinking, from the culture's perspective. You know what I'm saying? So this person be canceled. You know what I'm saying? Because he or she is doing something that's against the grain. It's not nothing that's causing a negative stir, so to speak, but it might cause some curiosity to be like, what you got going on? You're not harming anybody. You're not even causing any infliction or pain upon yourself. You're not doing anything that'll make somebody question, you know what I'm saying, you going to heaven or hell. It ain't even it. But in their mind, they feel like, well, why didn't you do it this way? And they might watch you do something or try to accomplish a certain feat and feel like there's an easier way or path to take to accomplish this said goal. And they're trying to figure out for the life of them why you moving it seem like to them backwards. You understand me? I know I said a lot right there. On the outside of that thing, if you are a person who is constantly talking, being negative, let me tell you what you're doing, my friend, unbeknownst to you. You could be speaking word curses, trying to speak out against a person. But what you are doing is you are helping catapult this person to the next level in their life. You understand what I'm saying? The whole goal that you had by speaking out against them was to try to kill any progress that they had in their life, or to stop or try to dim the light that they were shining. They didn't even know they were probably even shining like that. You can see it though. You understand what I'm saying? But you use the gift that the Lord gave you of discernment and recognizing things in the spirit. You perverted it and use it for your own good. You understand what I'm saying? Use it for self-indoctrination. You know, I would say self-indoctrination. Yeah, you can say that. It's self-serving. It's self-serving. You understand what I'm saying? And you feel like you know that you can see things. You know that you got a sixth sense type thing. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to certain aspects of life, but you haven't fine-tuned that skill under the Lord. You dig what I'm saying? So what it is, you aimlessly use this against people, and you use this tongue, which it can either speak life or death. Majority of people are using their tongue to speak death, to speak curses, even in jokes, people. But let me get back to the point. You can be set on trying to ruin somebody's day, ruin somebody's life by what you say about them. What you are doing, unbeknownst to you, you are catapulting them into the next level. You are pushing them into their next season faster. You are allowing them to reach their goals faster. Because what happens is it's almost like you keep putting them before the Lord, and he's seeing that they are clean. They are innocent. They don't even have a dog in a fight in this situation, like period. Like matter of fact, they don't even know that they even being played with. They so oblivious because they mind is on this and that. You feel me? A lot of times people think they are doing something to you, and they might watch you respond or react to something in real time. They ain't got nothing to do with them, but they will see how you're moving, and because they just did something 30 seconds ago and you happen to turn the corner, they think that what you were doing or how you were moving is a response to what they just did to you, and you don't even know what they did. This is how some folks' mind really work, people. It's really sick. You understand me? I deal with people like this all the time, folks, like real talk. People that will go out your way for no reason. I'm talking about, listen, man, I ain't say bend over backwards for them, but you go out of your way, or you make sure that you let people know, like, I'm on your team. You see what I'm saying? I'm here to help you. I'm here to help aid you as best I can to make your job easier. Man, you can put all that good energy out there, man. You hear me? But if folks got their mind made up on how they want to view and handle you, that's what they're going to do. Now they got to face and suffer the consequences behind these actions, these words, these plots, these plans, these schemes. And all they're doing is promoting you. Thanks. You feel me? Like, you, in your mind, you like, Lord, I know I prayed for this, but dang, I ain't asked for this, and that. They did it. He was already going to hook you up anyway. But just because they wouldn't leave you alone, just because they brought more friends, they brought a new witch into the situation, like he seen them going above and beyond the call of duty to try to bring you down, to try to make you look like the fool on a constant basis. This could have been going on for years in your life, on and off. This has been going on in different seasons, right? Man, listen, I'm telling you, I'm speaking from, look, I have been in situations for many of years and seasons where I'm telling you, man, people probably looked at me, they thought because stuff was going so left in my life, people would think that I did something against God. Like I must have did something drastic that I didn't tell nobody about because of how heavy things were coming. Like, it's almost like I was like Job, like for real. And people were questioning my wherewithal, my inner workings. Like, they were like, something must not be clicking. He doing something. They keep bringing on this bad luck or this bad energy, right? You understand what I'm saying? That's how they were looking at it. Those who were looking at things from the wrong. But then you have those who can see things in the spirit. This is what the thing that bothered me. They're supposed to be spiritual, real spiritual people, and couldn't see nothing. They speaking to me, if we talking about seasons, they talking to me like it's summer, but it's fall in my life. But they coming around me with summer energy. You see what I'm saying? They speaking to me out of place and out of time. They're not even trying to tap in because they are in their mind, in their season. And they try to, some people also know that you're in the down season. And they feel like they're in the up, and they'll come around just because of that trajectory. I'm serious. And you be like, no, they wouldn't do that to me. Yeah, they've been doing it to you. It took me a while to catch on to certain stuff too. Because you want to, look, man, let me tell you something. I was giving everybody the benefit of the doubt, man. Oh, that's just them. Oh, it's just this. Oh, it's just that, until it took me to get away from everything. I had to spend time with myself. And it's like things, the Lord just start bringing things to my mind. I start seeing things as like real live revelation. I start seeing things for what they were. And when you remove from a situation, sometimes you can see how dumb you were. And I said it, and I meant that. How dumb you were for people. My loyalty was so displaced. I can admit this. I was loyal to the wrong people. I was overly committed to the wrong people. All that should have been given to me first, then disseminated to others accordingly based off of energy. Dead serious, for real. You can be the positive person in the world, and you can watch people just be nasty nice to you, or whatever the case may be, sarcastic, all that good stuff, right? Just rude, negative. You don't deserve none of that. You feel me? But come a point in time in your life, even though, you know, most High, Jesus say, turn the other cheek. Yes. But don't be nobody fool. He never say be no nice guy. Kind. Boundaries. You're not to be played with. You got to establish that. Sometimes you might have to be the villain in somebody's story just to establish boundaries. And truth be told, you're not really the villain in a story. It's just the fact that you don't woke up and now you can't be manipulated no more. They can't take advantage of you like they used to. So now you're the bad guy. They've been that, though, the whole time in your story. On purpose at that. Do you understand me? You got people, man, I'm trying to tell you, they are out to sabotage you. You understand what I'm saying? But once again, like I said, food for thought with added sauce. All this on this. Please know this, people. Number one, you're not getting away with nothing. The Lord sits high and look low. Time just ain't came yet. And you may have been getting away with it for years. Some of y'all have just so much to the point where you don't even think you're doing nothing wrong. You think you're doing the Lord's work. You don't got so twisted in your mind, you think the Lord is backing you because you haven't faced any consequences based off of the judgment call that you gave to people and the actions that came behind that. You think you were in the right because you have not faced the sweet chin music behind this thing. Hey, let me tell you something. Once again, you have promoted those right and right standing, even those who wasn't. You don't did so much dirt to them that it's almost made it seem like they dirt wasn't nothing. It's almost like the Lord excused them based off how hard you going at them. You feel me? Boy. I hope y'all picking up what I'm putting down. Bottom line is, if you ain't got, like they say when you're little, if you ain't got nothing good to say, don't say nothing at all. Real talk. And this is probably the smartest thing. Because if you don't like this person, the worst thing you could ever do is put your tongue up against this person, especially if they are a child of God. And they are actually trying to strip, like they trying to get better, like real talk. They are in a real working relationship with the Most High. You just getting in God's way at this point, my nigga. And you gonna face a sweet wrath. When it comes, it feel like you gonna want to die. It feel like you losing everything close to you, near and dear. Like it's gonna come out of nowhere too. It ain't like you gonna see it coming. Because think about it. That person that you went and did that to, they didn't see that coming. All the dirt that you did to other people, they didn't see it coming. So what do you think your prize and your reward is going to be when your time comes? That way. I love y'all. Much peace, light, love, and illumination. Always. You dig what I'm saying? You dig what I'm saying? I hope that you picked up what I'm putting down for real. If you don't like a person, don't speak ill on them. Just don't say nothing at all. You better off just, because when you speak out against a person, I promise you, the Lord gonna take that bad and turn it into their good, for their good. Yes, He is. Especially those who rock with Him hard. He knows their heart. It ain't about the traditional actions that they no, their heart posture. He knows they have a real relationship, a functioning relationship. You dig what I'm saying? So, you dealing with a child of God, now you gotta deal with dad. Simply put. I love y'all, man. Much peace, light, love, and illumination always. I am young K.LaNe, Imhotep, child of God. I am God's son, His humble servant, here to serve y'all to the best of my ability. To the best of my ability. I've been through it, y'all. I'm trying to tell you, man, I've been through it. I am shattered glass that's been put back together with supernatural glue. I got some things for you. As the Lord allows me to recall some things to my mind, and also give me new, fresh downloads. Whatever message you want me to give to y'all, I'm going to do it. I got to be obedient. I got to. You know what I'm saying? But I'm out of here, man. I love y'all. Peace, light, illumination, always. Until next time, y'all. Shalom. You heard?